To solve a right triangle means to find all three side lengths and all three angle measures. We do get one angle measure for free. It's a right triangle. One of the angles is definitely 90 degrees. So we'll want to find the measures of the two acute angles. For this triangle, I'm given one side and one of the acute angles. So we can use a trig function to find the length of another side. It doesn't really matter which one you pick. If you pick Q or you pick R, I'm going to pick Q, not for any reason other than I like Q. So for the 28-degree angle that's given, 10 is my opposite side and Q is the adjacent side. So I'm going to pick a tangent, since tangent is the trig function that uses the opposite side and the adjacent side. And we can say tangent of that angle, 28 degrees, is opposite over adjacent. We know everything but Q, so we should be able to solve for Q. I'm going to multiply both sides of my equation here by Q, and then I'm going to divide both sides by tangent of 28. Tangent of 28 is definitely not 0, so we can divide by that with no problem, which puts me here. Q equals 10 over tangent of 28 degrees. When we're doing application type problems like this, we do tend to use degrees rather than radians, so check your calculator, make sure you're in degree mode. At this point, it's a calculator question, 10 divided by the tangent of 28 degrees, and we get a side length. Q is 18.81. There aren't any units indicated, so unit, whatever the units are. When I know two sides of a right triangle, which now I do, I can find the third side using the Pythagorean theorem. So I know 10, which is a leg. I know 18.81, which is a leg. So what I'm going to write is 10 squared plus 18.81 squared equals r squared. But what I'm going to do in my calculator is I just did this 10 divided by the tangent of 28 degrees. So what I actually have is 18.807266465. And I'm going to use all of those decimal places and not round until the very end. So squared plus 10 squared. I get 453.7 something, and then I will need to take a square root on both sides because I don't want r squared, I want r. And I will find a value of 21.3 for r, my third side. And again, that's whatever units we're in. There aren't any indicated. When I know two angles of a triangle, I can find the third one by subtraction. I have the 28-degree angle, I have the right angle, and I know there's 180 degrees in every triangle, so I'm going to say 180 minus 90 minus 28 to get the measure of angle Q, my third angle, which is 62 degrees. And we did it. We solved the right triangle. We had 3 items given, and we just found the other 3.